Hey drillers, in this video I'm going to show you how to earn your white sling certification. To begin, we'll start with 3 basic stances every driller should know. The first stance is the position of attention, marked by the 45-degree angle of the driller's feet, the pinned hands, and the proud stature. Please note that this video demonstrates the American military standard of attention, but the Drill Dojo allows complete leeway for all styles so long as there are definable characteristics of the basic stance. The second stance is present arms, marked by the outward-facing sling and vertical rifle. The last stance is right shoulder arms, a common position that serves as a base for many tricks. The important aspects of this position include the sling resting against your shoulder and the 90-degree bend in the arm. If you're a current or former JROTC cadet, you may perform a 14 or 15 count manual of arms to satisfy the requirements on all 3 positions. Now let's move on to the 2 most basic rotational tricks: the port spin, marked by its counterclockwise rotation, and the single spin, marked by its clockwise rotation. That concludes the mandatory section of tricks. From here you can choose what you'd like to perform from a varied list. For the white sling qualification, you only need to perform one of the 3 tricks listed. For the purposes of this video, I'll perform all 3. The first trick is the square tick-tock, the most basic power trick. The second trick is the backy fourthy, the most basic flow trick. The third trick is the waterfall, the most basic technical trick. Remember, you only need to pick one of the last 3 tricks to perform for qualification. At the end of qualification, it's customary, but not required, to present arms again as a sign of respect. Congratulations on taking your first step into rifle flow exhibition drill. This is the beginning of a long but very rewarding journey, and I look forward to being your guide the whole way. Thank you for watching, thank you for participating, and happy drilling. Hey drillers, in this video I'm going to show you how to earn your yellow sling certification. As a reminder, it's customary to present arms at the beginning of your assessment as a sign of respect. For qualification, this sling has 2 sections, a mandatory section and pick 3 section. The mandatory section has 7 tricks and you must perform them all. They are Rising Sun, Left hand continuous, which requires a minimum of 3 rotations. Right hand continuous, which also requires a minimum of 3 rotations. Two hand continuous, which also requires a minimum of 3 rotations. Half beat to right shoulder arms. You can do this overhand or underhand. Statue of Liberty toss. And finally, the last mandatory trick is the single side toss. From here, we'll move on to the pick 3 section. For this section, there are many tricks listed, but you only need to perform 3 of them for qualification. For the purposes of this video, I'll perform every trick listed. The first optional trick is the side ninja. Next, you can choose to perform either the Hawaiian punch or the downtown. Please note that any trick sets with an or designation between them means you're only able to perform one of the tricks for credit. Performing both will likely result in a disqualification. Next is the continuum. K aerial. wrist breaker, Z-plane frontal spin, At the end of your qualification, you'll have performed a total of 10 tricks, 7 from the mandatory list, and 3 from the optional list. As a reminder, it is customary to end your assessment with the present arms. If you have any questions on how to perform any trick mentioned, you should click the trick name on the sling page and watch the associated videos. Thank you for watching, thank you for participating, and happy drilling. Hey drillers, in this video I'm going to show you how to earn your Orange Sling certification. Unlike the previous 2 sling categories, this section is graded using the Drill Dojo scoring system, so I encourage you to visit the official website to get an understanding as to what that entails. With that said, we can begin. As a reminder, it's customary to present arms before your assessment as a sign of respect. For qualification, this sling has 2 sections, a mandatory section and a pick 3 section. The mandatory section has 7 tricks and you must perform them all, starting with double aerial, double side toss, Hell's Whip, OTH single spin, also known as an over the head single spin, single behind the back flow catch or higher, foot stop version 2 or any version above that listed on the website, right hand drag. From here, we'll move on to the pick 3 section. For this section, there are many tricks listed, but you only need to perform 3 of them for qualification. For the purposes of this video, I'll perform every trick listed. The first optional trick is the shoulder roll from half beat. Next is the scorpion toss. Underarm crank. Double right shoulder toss. Back ninja. Single head spin. At the end of your qualification video, you'll have performed a total of 10 tricks, 7 from the mandatory list and 3 from the optional list. As a reminder, it's customary to end your assessment with the present arms. If you have any questions on how to perform any trick mentioned, you should click the trick name on the sling page and watch the associated videos. Thank you for watching, thank you for participating, and happy drilling. Hey drillers, in this video I'm going to show you how you can earn your Red Sling certification. Qualification assessments for Red Slings are graded against the Drill Dojo scoring system, which is available on the Drill Dojo website. As a reminder, it's customary to present arms before your assessment. For qualification, this sling has 2 sections, a mandatory section and a pick 3 section. The mandatory section has 7 tricks and you must perform them all, starting with triple vert stop, double left left, over the head left hand continuous for 5 rotations without looking, or over the head right hand continuous for 5 rotations without looking. Remember, tricks with an or designation between them mean you have to perform one trick or the other, but you should not be doing both. TIC crossplane, or Centino crossplane, Rising sun double exit 3 times without stopping. Stationary full ninja. Triple side toss. From here, we'll move on to the pick 3 section. For this section, there are many tricks listed, but you'll only need to perform 3 of them for qualification. For the purposes of this video, however, I'll perform every trick listed, starting with Kiwi grab from double or higher, Ike catch from double side toss or higher, palm spin, J hook, rising palm roll, double under the leg catch, at the end of your qualification, you'll have performed a total of 10 tricks, 7 from the mandatory list and 3 from the optional list. As a reminder, it is customary to end your assessment with present arms. If you have any questions on how to perform any trick mentioned, you should click the trick name on the sling page and watch the associated videos. Thank you for watching, thank you for participating, and happy drilling! In this video, I'm going to show you how you can earn your Green Slings certification. Qualification assessments for Green Slings are graded against the Drill Dojo scoring system, which is available on the Drill Dojo website. As a reminder, it's customary to present arms before your assessment. For qualification, this sling has 2 sections, a mandatory section and a pick 3 section. The mandatory section has 7 tricks, and you must perform them all, starting with quad aerial, triple left left, over the head double, death double or higher, double side toss behind the back power catch, rising sun double exit behind the back flow catch, flying Hawaiian, or triple aerial varial. Remember, tricks with an or designation between them means you have to choose one or the other to perform, but you shouldn't be doing both. From here, we'll move on to the pick 3 section. For this section, there are many tricks listed, but you only need to perform 3 of them for qualification. For the purposes of this video, however, I'll perform every trick listed, starting with double Hell's Whip, or double Heaven's Whip, double Scorpion Toss, Dixie, triple right shoulder toss, triple under the leg catch, double tomahawk, eclipse, At the end of your qualification, you'll have performed a total of 10 tricks, 7 from the mandatory list and 3 from the optional list. As a reminder, it is customary to end your assessment with the present arms. If you have any questions on how to perform any trick mentioned, you should click the trick name on the sling page and watch the associated videos. Thank you for watching, thank you for participating, and happy drilling. Hey drillers, in this video I'm going to show you how you can earn your Blue Sling certification. Qualification assessments for Blue Slings are graded against the Drill Dojo scoring system, which is available on the Drill Dojo website. As a reminder, it's customary to present arms before your assessment. For qualification, this sling has 2 sections, a mandatory section and a pick 3 section. The mandatory section is 7 tricks, and you must perform them all, starting with Quint Aerial, Quad Vert Stop, or Quad Left Left. Remember, tricks with an or designation between them mean you have to choose one or the other to perform, but you shouldn't be doing both. Rising Sun Triple Exit, 3 times continuously. Over the Head Triple Aerial, Flying Floridian, TIC BTB Flow Catch, Andres Roll, or Wendling Roll. From here, we'll move on to the Pick 3 section. For the purposes of getting this video out in a timely manner, I have made cuts and edits to demonstrate each trick. Please remember that qualification videos are not authorized to have edits, and editing your video will result in immediate disqualification. For this section, there are many tricks listed, but you only need to perform 3 of them for qualification. You may choose from Triple Side Toss BTB Power Catch, Rising Sun Triple Exit BTB Flow Catch, Stationary Double Full Ninja, Double J Hook, Triple Hell's Whip, or Triple Heaven's Whip, Rising Sun Crossplane Exit, or Toll Booth, Over the Head Double Skip Spin, 3 times continuously. At the end of your qualification, you'll have performed a total of 10 tricks, 7 from the mandatory list and 3 from the optional list. As a reminder, it's customary to end your assessment with the present arms. If you have any questions on how to perform any trick mentioned, you should click the trick name on the sling page and watch the associated videos. Thank you for watching, thank you for participating, and happy drilling. All right, hello guys. How are we doing today? My iPad froze, but it's back in order, so I had to just reset that real quick. How are we? How are audio levels? How's everything going? How'd you guys enjoy the new curriculum? How's your new year going? All right, so we are gonna set this over here, and we had a couple of music requests, giving a couple new things a shot. So let's check out some audio levels here before we get started. Ooh, a little loud. Sorry. Down. All right, you guys listening though? Congratulations on your full ninja. That is a really weird trick. That's definitely on there because it's teaching you like how to use your thumb to push it up. See, that's awesome. It's different for sure. All right. Cool, audio's good. That's good. Okay, 2:01. We'll give it just a couple of minutes for people to come on in. Check out my audio levels on my headphones. That's good. All right. Any questions before we get started? Any feedback on the new system? Any feedback on the scoring system? Got a lot of participation. We got some cool stuff in here too. Little surprises in the white sling video submissions, so that's pretty cool. I got these guys for yellow slings. And then for scoring this time, it kind of cuts down quite a little bit. We got, we really have 5 here. 5 red slings and, no, 4, because I sent reminders, so. No, it's 5, it's 5. And then we got 3 green slings, 2 blue slings, and nobody for black yet. There's going to be one more change coming to the black sling videos. But that'll be kind of figured out after this live stream. New system is great. All right. Welcome here, Streetly. If you guys are not following Streetly, I highly recommend you guys do so. They post really cool videos of just freestyle drill in front of murals and artwork and all across the nation from multiple world champion drillers. So check out their merch too, streetelite.com. Just search it. I always forget what it is. The Street Elite. TheStreetElite.com. So shouts to them. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, so when you send it from the website, I definitely get it. It comes here as like new form entry, and then it'll be like orange sling, and there it is, right here. So, yes, that's definitely designed to make it a little bit easier, a little more professional to like do an actual submission rather than just kind of like emailing an email address. I think it feels better. So, without further ado, we're going to go through some of these white sling videos. And I'll make sure I have all of my stuff up and ready to go. All right, we're going to start with Dylan. here. So we got the position of attention here. Even if it's just a couple frames, it looks good to me. Present arms, right shoulder arms. Very good. Good port spin. Good single spin. I like the precision. This is my favorite part. I love seeing what people pick for these tricks. Great TikTok. So yeah, congratulations. Dylan, you are officially a White Sling qualified driller. Welcome to the dojo. You are officially on the website. Good work. All right. Let's go. First qualification of the day. All right, let's go to Sean. There's our attention. Looks good to me. Present arms. Right shoulder. Very good. Okay, going the full 15 count manual of arms. That's awesome. Love seeing some good regulation in here. Good port spin. Good single. And backy forthy. Very nice. You'll make a fine flow driller one day, Sean. Congratulations, that's a qualification video. That passes. Welcome to the Drill Dojo, Sean. Look forward to your future submissions. I know you have a couple in here. I don't know if you went up to orange. I think just yellow, but it's good to see you participating. Welcome in. Congratulations, you're in the dojo. You can check the website. Your name will be registered. All right, Dylan Brown. Present. Tension at the start. Right shoulder arms. Solid angles. Very good. Good port spin. Good single. And backy forthy. That'll do it. All right. Congratulations, Dylan Brown. That's a passing video. Welcome to the Drill Dojo. Again, look forward to future qualification videos from you. Maybe one day we'll see a black sling video. I look forward to it. All right, you are up there on drilldojo.com. Congratulations, Dylan. All right, Peyton. We got tension. Present arms. And right shoulder. Very nice. Good port spin. Solid single spin. And backy forthy. Awesome, Peyton. Well done. Thank you so much for submitting. You are officially White Sling registered. Peyton McKim. And you're in the registry. Awesome. Way to go. Congratulations. All right. Oh, Dylan Brown. So the same video? Yes. Oops. Yeah. All right. Same person, same video. No problem. So Ivan Manriquez. I think he went all the way up to green on the certification round. So for those of you that don't know, you are allowed to submit multiple videos in a single stream. So Ivan went through all of them up to green in submissions. So in one day you can jump as high as you want, but you do need to go in order. All right, present and attention. Right shoulder. Go port. Excellent precision. I love the rifle stop straight up and down. And backy forthy. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's easy qual. Just like that. If at any point the music gets too loud or audio gets off sync or something, let me know, and I can adjust. Awesome, you are officially on the White Sling Registry. Congratulations. You're in for a long stream, man. Oh, is this the same one as well? Yes. Yes, okay. All right. So this is cool. This is a first, and I'm very, very excited about this submission here. So Kansas City High School has been using this to like guide their curriculum for training and coaching their members, and they've sent in pretty much a video for everyone on the team. But this time around, they're going to get the 2020 to 2021 high school JROTC Tigers team from Kansas City High School qualification. And we got attention. Present arms. Great use of the commands. The right shoulder. Good waterfall. That was really nice. Super in sync. Awesome. I love it. I love it so much. All right. That passes the whole team. They're going to get a special entry in here. Just lets me do it. All right, the whole team for the 2020 to 2021 school year just got entered into the White Sling Registry. That's super awesome, guys. Congratulations. I can't wait to see the Team Yellow Slings come out. Yes, everyone can do a team submission for their high school. I fully support that. I think it's the coolest thing. I think realistically, like, great, like, teams can go up to about orange or red. Maybe like the top level teams could do a team red. But yeah, totally. I think it's super cool for an entire team to go and get qualified together. So yeah. Awesome. Congratulations, guys. Check out the drilldojo.com. Look at the White Sling registry. Let me know if any changes need to be made. Let me know if, yeah, anything you want me to do about that. I can make it work. Let me see. I believe I didn't even get the, if I'm remember right, it's got the little squiggly over the end. I can make that happen. So I got that up there. Let me know if you want me to make any changes. Just send an email and I'll be able to adjust. All right, Josh Velasquez. Hold on, I was looking at your name. We got attention. We got right shoulder arms. We got a present. Port spin. Single spin. And TikToks. Great pick. All right, congratulations, Josh. You're officially qualified. Josh Velasquez. All right. And you're in there. Congratulations. Here we go. And then Madison Young. All right, a little pixelated, but we can make out the details. We have attention. Very good. Nice. Very nice. Very good. And waterfall. Good choice. Awesome. Congratulations, Madison. Welcome to the Drill Dojo. I look forward to future submissions. So young. That's very awesome. Congratulations. And thanks again to Cannon City High School for participating like they do. This is super awesome. I'm really excited that you guys do this. Now, I have one last white sling video. And this one's up to chat. So chat, we're going to qualify me. So we're only going to do my white sling and yellow sling today. I figured I should have some example qualification videos. But while I'm at it, I'm going to let the chat decide whether it's a pass or fail. So chat, pay attention. Let me know. So we have attention, we have present, we have right shoulder. Port spin. Single. And then I chose a back E4-3. I see I failed. Okay, well, I will we'll have to skip my yellow sling qualification video today, and I'll have to go back to the drawing board. Do you guys have any feedback? What did I do? Regulation looked real funky. It's true. It's like some honor guard manuals mixed with some army manuals mixed with some coast guard manuals. I've got too much in my head, man. Well, I guess if it's a fail, it's a fail. Sads. I will not be entered in the registry today. I'll have to go back to the manuals. Well, that's too bad. We're just going to have to delete my yellow sling here. All right, anyone have any questions on the white sling qualification videos? Did I miss anybody? Is anybody in chat and they're like, hey, I totally submitted and it's not there? Or you're in here and I skipped right over it? I'll give it a couple of moments before we move on. Yeah, Marine Corps manuals, don't they pretty much use just, I want to say they just use like Navy manual stuff. But I could be wrong on that. Yeah, Andres does have a different definition of port spin. Hey, my day's been going really good. How about you, Keegan? I woke up, I drank an energy drink, took my dog outside, prepared for the stream, set up the new microphone. Microphone provided by the Patreon, by the way. This is my, so now I have 2 microphones, so when I do live events, I'll be able to have me and another person kind of commentate on it. And it has this cool like glowy thing. I think that fits pretty well with the whole independent drill thing. So if you want to help support me doing more things for drill, head up to patreon.com/independentdrill. That'd be super awesome. All right, that's my one plug. No more. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so let's move on to yellow sling. I'm glad your day's been really good. How's everyone's day been in chat? Let me know. Let me know who's had the worst day. Let me know if there's anyone out there who's just like, they went outside and it was raining and like a car drove by and it splashed them. Then like, I don't know, they stepped in dog poop or something. Like, if you had a really bad day, let me know. We can talk it through. All right, here we go. Sean Sullivan. Back at it again with the yellow sling. Rising sun. Very good. Lazy days are the best days. Good left-handed continuous. All right, that's 3. That'll pass for right-hand continuous. 2 and 3. That's good for 2-hand continuous. Consistency will definitely come over time. A little precision. Okay, we got a K aerial. I kind of looked away for a second. Was that twice? Oh, what's... Oh, so 2-hand continuous. K aerial, good. Only first one's judged, but that's, yeah, the first one was good. We got a Z plane frontal. Awesome. And single side toss. Statue of Liberty. Side ninja. And there we go. Half beat to right shoulder. Very good. And a double for extra flair. Already preparing for the orange sling. Very good. Awesome. That's going to be a pass. Congratulations, Sean. All right, we are switching this now. So where was the other one? Yeah, it was this one here. All right, so yellow sling. Let me go ahead and switch over to tabs on my website editor, and we got Sean Sullivan. Congratulations, you are in the registry under the yellow sling. Well done. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna rain here in Florida all day, but it's been holding off. Hopefully, if this stream finishes before the sun goes down, I can go out and get a drill session. Yeah, TikTok. I don't know. Everything about drill is very. You got to be like careful about the words you use. You got to be careful about how you go outside. Like I have orange shirts like crazy. I've got my orange stock, my orange sling. Like I make sure even when I'm outside, like it's good. And then even on like the Facebook group, you have to use like kind of like slang for everything. We will get to red sling. I did the Eclipse for like 5 seconds yesterday. Yeah, Eclipse is really, really fun when you get the hang of it. All right. Oh. Here we go. Same one. It was just private. All right, so Michael, let's go ahead. Nice. Look at that white sling. That's so sharp. I'm here for it. Present. Awesome. Rising sun. Left hand continuous. And right hand. Awesome. Good two hand. Looks like you've got a lot of control. I recommend focusing next on this arm, making sure it does something while it's waiting for the rifle to come into position, because you're ready to kind of start focusing on other aspects. Good statue. Good angles too. I really like how that went very flat across your body. It's good just to pay attention to those things pretty early on, so that's awesome. Nice. We got downtown. Good side ninja. And wrist breaker. Wrist breaker was one of the first moves I ever learned. Nice. Awesome. That's definitely passing. Congratulations, you're on the Yellow Sling qualification. As an aside, real quick, I would recommend waiting to purchase, well, here, I can just tell you right now, if you wanted to purchase your Certified Slings now, if you use the code FRESHQUAL, and there'll be an email sent out to everyone who qualifies today, you get $4 off your qualified sling. So if you qualify today, this is good till January 26th. If you qualify today, I don't know why that is suggested. But if you qualify today, you go to the Drill Dojo. You can go to the sling store. It only works on certified slings. But, you know, you pick your, add it. Why do I have more than one in my thing? We'll do one. And then promo code FRESHQUAL. Apply it. Boom, $4 off. Easy peasy. So, again, an email will be sent out to everyone who qualifies at the very end after the stream's over, with that information in it. But if you wanted to, if you're antsy and wanted to do it now, there you go. And if you qualified, like another stream and you wanted to purchase one now, you can use that. Again, it's good till Monday, Saturday, Tuesday. It's good till Tuesday. Oh, right. So we're going to come back to this. So, Ivan, some of your links got kind of mixed up into different things. So I left notes to myself to check out just your channel. Maybe I can move it up here. Just remind me, make sure I don't miss it. Oh, there it is. JK. Is this yellow? All right, cool. Very crisp. Very good. Very nice. I always struggle with right hand continuouses, to be honest. Great. Good two-hand spin. Good body control and composure. To right shoulder. Very nice. Good Statue of Liberty. Awesome. Nice. I love doing side ninja from two-hand continuous. That is my absolute favorite. I like your manuals too. It's very hard to like do judging for manuals, so it's like not fit for the dojo for like your grading thing, but like always nice when you have good crisp manuals. And that's 10. Awesome. Congratulations, you're up to yellow. 3 more videos to go. Alright, we're going to keep your channel open here. And that way when we see your reminder pop up, we'll be able to check it out. Alright, Dylan Hall, Cannon City. U.S. Space Force. All right. There's one. Very good. Very nice. Perfect. Two and three. That's 3. Obviously that consistency will improve over time, so you don't have to worry about the rifle kind of flipping on you. Good half beat. Oh, that was the honor guard style, like the open hand. I always like finger over the butt plate, but honor guard would always do it over our open hand. All right, very nice. Very good. If you apply more force on the outside, you won't have to lift up so much. Good Z-plane. Awesome. That'll do it. Congratulations. That's a yellow sling qualification. Well done, Dylan. I do recommend going through some of those tricks again and like crisping them up before moving on to orange sling. Orange sling will be graded for actual points. But yeah, this is awesome. Congratulations on your yellow sling qualification. Super well done. All right, Reese. Great rising sun. Great left hand continuous. Great right hand continuous. And there's the 2. Half beat to right shoulder. Very nice. Statue of Liberty. Single side toss. Awesome. Nice. Good downtown. Good K aerial. And wrist breaker. Very crisp. Great qualification. Congratulations, that's going to make it into the registry. For sure. Reese Fitzgerald. Very nice. Back to basics. All right, so, oh, this is me, but I didn't pass my white sling certification, so we're gonna have to skip that. All right, Isaiah. Good rising sun. Good, left hand continuous. Good, two hand continuous. Great control here. Very nice. Good half beat to right shoulder. All right, Statue of Liberty. And single side toss. All right, so that's the mandatory. All right, what you pick for 3? Hawaiian punch. K aerial. And wrist breaker. Got a lot of wrist breakers. That's surprising actually. No one really did continuum, which I always think is funny because, like, I don't know, it's hard to make it look good technically, but like your hands don't ever leave the rifle. But no, this is awesome. This passes for sure. Well done and congratulations. Jones. Awesome. You are in the registry. So that looks like it'll do it for Yellow Sling certifications. Did I miss anybody? Does anybody have any questions? I'll give chat a moment to look over everything. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. All right. Thanks for letting me know I was on mute. I got this whole microphone just so I could tap it to mute, and then I just got to get used to it. Appreciate that. Iron Will, the next qualification is going to be in 3 weeks, so I'm going to be doing this every 3 weeks. And this is what happens when you join your own live stream from your live stream. I turned off audio because it would be really bad. Oh, look, it goes all the way down. All right. So, that's fun. This keeps going. All right. So now we move on to actual scoring. Any tips for triple vert stop? Yes, I do. Vert stops in general are a little bit tricky because they're based a little bit on strength and a little bit on like knowledge of how the rifle goes. The secret is to under rotate it. You're not throwing an actual triple, you're throwing like a 2.5 to 2 1/4 or 2 3/4. And depending on your strength, you want to meet the rifle sooner and stop it in the front. So if you're really strong, you could actually just hit it like one time and go. If you can't do that or it's spinning too fast, the way to like trick it is to stop it on this side of your body and pull it to straight, and that gives you that buffer zone. What happens when people are in triple vert stops a lot is they go for that solid vert stop and it pushes their arm back. So however far it pushes your arm back, that's how far you need to meet it on the front side in order to get that pretend. It's not a pretend, it's still a straight vert stop. But yeah, you won't lose any points for it by tricking it. Yeah, I do recommend trying to get both hands on the rifle at the same time. Like when you do a triple left and then stop it vertical, you get this double tap effect where it goes tap tap, which isn't quite as good as tap and then push back to front. So I wouldn't quite say it's a triple left. More like, so if a triple left, you're throwing it into like a 2.5 rotation. You want to go 2 3/4 is really where you want to meet that rifle for impact. All right. Any questions? All right, so orange sling is going to be based on the scoring system. So you could find the scoring system up here in scoring. I've got it printed out. If you have any questions, check here. Bottom line is that these are mostly guidelines and that the scorer gets ultimate privilege to kind of make whatever deductions they want, but this is like the guideline of which those are made. Generally, it won't go out of it. And I went through a lot of old videos to make sure that like I covered a lot of issues that could pop up. So yeah, check out that. As part of scoring, there are different curves. So orange sling is going to be 0.5 for a minor. A moderate is going to be 1.0. And a major is going to be -2 points. 80 points, 100 points possible, 80 points to pass. All right, Santiago. All right, so real quick, we have that little missed hand pin that's going to be a minor. And I feel like that was a little bit of a staggered catch. That's going to be a minor as well. Okay, that's a pretty solid vertical stop on your double side toss. Do you have any problems here? Nope, no problems. That's going to be full 10 points. All right, very nice. I was watching this hand prune pretty hard and it stayed in place the whole time, so that's very awesome. I think your Hell's Whip is also very solid. Yep. Yeah, I got no problems with that. All right, over the head single spin. All right, so there's a little flinch there. Really common in OTH stuff. That's going to be a minor. Yep, right on that little catch there. Make sure I got my stuff in order. Yep, small flinching. So body composition and hand pins. That's going to be the small flinching. All right, very good on the catch. No problems on the footwork. All right, so this is what raptor clawing is right here. This, when you keep this hand up here, it's a raptor claw because you look like a raptor when you're doing it. This is fairly big because it's super unnecessary. So I actually have it under body composition major mistakes #1. So that's going to be a major mistake, which still passes the trick because I have no other problems with it. So you lose 2 points, so you only get 8 on the whole trick, but you only need 8 to pass each trick technically. You could pass everyone with the 8 points. So if anyone's confused on what raptor clawing is, that's raptor claw. You want that hand pin hard. Yeah, I don't know where I got it from. I think like Matt Wendling was like, oh, it's a raptor claw. And I'm like, what? And they're like, stop raptor clawing. And I'm like, what is that? And they're like, it's raptor claw. I loved it. Kind of like backy forthy. That was a Matt Wendling thing. He's like, it's a backy forthy. And I was like, yeah, it's a backy forthy. All right. Let's watch that again. All right, so I'm going to do a subjective half point, which I guess technically a minor. There's like 2 things that are kind of like both sort of not minors, but both kind of together. So I'm going to do a subjective half point here. And it's going to be this hand kind of is a little bit loosey-goosey, even though there's no place to pin it. It could be a lot tighter, which is kind of like, but also like the kickback on the rifle kicks pretty far back away from the foot. So I think both of those kind of combine to make sense for a small deduction. All right, so that's going to be a right-handed drag. All right, so that's going to be a minor for speed consistency. What do I have that under? All right, yep, so rifle precision, minor, awkward, sudden, unintentional pace changes on rifle speed. That stall there makes it kind of a little bit awkward. It could fit well into a sequence, but I think it makes it a little bit awkward. You're still in really, really, really good shape. All right, shoulder roll from half beat. All right, so I'm actually going to give it a major for the extra rotation. The idea behind shoulder roll from half beat is that you go straight from half beat to right shoulder to shoulder roll. And I'm going to give that major for an extra unnecessary spin there. Again, still in good shape. The shoulder roll was really good too, with a good stop. But definitely what I really want is that half beat touches your hand onto the shoulder, rolls all the way back. It's going to be a double right shoulder toss. I think I'm going to do a minor for the padded catch. All right, so it's going to be a minor for the padded catch and a minor for the heels. They don't extend fully, but they extend enough. So it's going to be 2 minors. And that was a really solid back ninja. You know what? Like, like more than props on that, check out his face, his facial bearing and facial composure. Doesn't make any indication towards it. That's a really, really good back ninja. All right, so in total, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minors and 2 majors. So that's going to combine for minus 3.5 points on the minors, minus 4 points on the majors, so minus 7.5 points, which gives you a final score of 92.5, which is 12.5 points above passing. So this is a very good video. Congratulations. All right, let me add you to the registry real quick. All right, you're in there. That's awesome. I really liked your back ninja. And I really liked a couple of other components here too. Your house whip was very nice. Watching that hand pin is something I always struggle with. So yeah, you've got a really solid base here. Very excited for it. Look forward to your red sling video. I don't know where you are on it, but I look forward to it. All right, Evan Brandt, good luck. Cannon City. First orange sling from the school. All right. Let's break this down. So we have a minor on the missed hand pin. We're going to do... That's going to be a major on the catch. It's off center. It didn't hit like a flat parallel, and it didn't hit quite the vertical as intended. It looks like you went for a flat catch, but it over-rotated, and he did everything he could to keep it together. And then this is a great example of a small stutter step, less than 4 inches. So that's another minor. All right, so watch that hand pin, open hand there. Very loosey-goosey, so that's a minor. It drifted away and the catch was quite off, so that's going to be a major as well. Make sure when you stop the rifle, you pick an angle, whether you want a vertical or horizontal. And don't be afraid to use both hands for it. You don't have to use just one hand for it. But those precise catches are what's going to make the difference between someone who can just throw it and someone who can throw it and do it really solidly. That scoring for competitions is generally based on the catches, honestly. Less than the tricks presented, more on the catches of how they're done. All right, so we got another loosey-goosey hand over here. So that's a minor. It's still stayed within 6 inches of your body. I'm going to do a moderate on the catch. It's kind of hard to put into words. There was no end game to it. There wasn't like a knowing what to do with it after the fact. And since it technically doesn't have like a horizontal or vertical, it can't be like off plane, but it didn't look very controlled. And then lastly, let's see. A footwork penalty. Going to be a footwork penalty on lifting the heels off the ground, so that's a minor. And a footwork penalty on loss of balance. Where do I have? Large or controlled. I'll do a moderate on that. Because it's a small step. Or full steps. It was Nope, total loss of balance that requires step for recovery. I have that under major, so that's got to be a major. All right, I actually need to check something here. I think I allow looking for this one. I don't think I have anywhere that I don't, but let me check my linked file. Yep, okay, so I don't specify that it has to be a no look. It's your first OTH, so that makes sense. All right. Yep, no deductions on that. There are definitely things that could have been done better on it, but it's not technically wrong. I would recommend moving this hand out here, but you did get that like flat stop, which is very important. But yeah, if you stop it a little bit further away from base, you're gonna have a lot easier time doing that. But yes, so there's nothing technically wrong with it, although there are things that could be better, if that makes sense. All right, very nice. So your catch is actually pretty good up till it hits your body. You got the raptor claw. Make sure you watch that. So that's got to be an advanced. Rifle precision. All right, so that's going to be a moderate for hitting the leg. That's going to be pretty much under like bobbles that are brought into control by another intentional clean adjustment slash kind of bouncing outside of grips. I can add an addendum for actually like stops, like hitting your body that stops momentum, but that fits in with moderate as is. Okay, good hand pin. All right, there's a small stutter step, less than 4 inches in length. That's a moderate. You nailed the hand pin. Good foot stop too. It's just the minor. All right, so looks like loss body composition number 4, loss of balance that results in lean with no step. I think that applies here. Yeah, very jarring. Although momentum stayed pretty stable. And I'm going to give you a minor as well for awkward or inefficient footwork. There's this kind of like lack of pace here that could definitely improve the whole thing, really. So when you do the right-handed drag, try and like just kind of like pivot this foot rather than like step, because it kind of like created this loss of balance. And it might have been the grass that you were on. But yeah. All right, so rifle precision, major mistake number 6, excessive guiding of the rifle into proper place. Definitely very excessive here. You should have just be able to let it go, and not use your other hand on that. Yeah, so you kind of just do a little handoff to yourself. That's going to be a major mistake. And then you go for a hand pin, but you miss it. That's a minor. And then the stop kind of doesn't land where you want it. I'd say that's less than 45 degrees. That's going to be a moderate. And that's greater than 45. So that's going to be a major 2. Figure out where you want that stop to be. Because it kind of just goes a little too far into, like, up. You've got the base here on everything. It's just all of it needs a lot of, like, you need to figure out where you want it to be. All right. So missed hand pin, that's going to be a minor. Let's see what I have. So I'm going to put that under slight secondary adjustments after conclusion of a trick, which is technically under footwork, but that, like, there's this bounce and adjustment there that could definitely go away as very secondary adjustment. All right, so scorpion toss. All right, so first of all, we got the heels. Is that full extension or little extension? So that's a minor. Hand pin drifts greater than 6 inches away. That's an intermediate or a moderate. All right, rifle does a full. Let's see. Rifle flips, unintentionally flips along improper axis. Moderate, number 7 for rifle precision. That's going to be an intermediate or moderate as well. And then loss of balance that doesn't require a step is going to be a minor. All right, so let's add all this up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 minors. 1, 2, 3, 4 moderates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 majors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. So 6.5 on the minors, 2, 3, 4 on the intermediates, and 12 or the moderates, and 12 points on the majors. That's going to result in 22.5 points lost, which is a 78.5. All right. So this is not going to be a passing video, which is fine. I think this is definitely like the system working as intended with the scoring. You're very, very close to being Orange Sling certified. Your biggest thing, I would say, you would absolutely pass if you knew where you wanted the rifle to stop every time. So if you want it horizontal, make sure you get it horizontal. Don't be afraid to use both hands. Figure out styles that work with you. Yeah, most of your points came from this hand pin being a minor. So make sure you pay a lot of attention to where this hand goes and then not knowing where you wanted the rifle to be. Thank you so much for sharing your video with the dojo and for putting it out there. I really, really, really look forward to your submission for February 13th. Just clean up like 2 tricks at minimum and you're going to storm through it. So yeah, hand pins and where you want the rifle to be. Some of the other stuff may or may not be able to be helped right now. Like heels coming off of the ground. Like if you can't do it, you can't do it without that. But those are going to be like minors typically. Yeah, I think most of your majors came from where the rifle was going to land. The one major was from guiding the shoulder roll. Definitely work on that shoulder roll without the use of the other hand. But thank you so much for submitting. Thank you so much for participating. I definitely. February 13th, mark your calendar. I really look forward to passing you on your Orange Sling certification then. So, moving on to Ivan. All right. Yep, that's good. No deductions. Yep, so that's going to be a minor on your double side toss just on that stop. It is about 10 degrees off. Great hand pin, great control. Yeah, no, that's awesome. No deductions. No look, very nice. Very clean. As a reminder, if it's easier to go higher with this, people can. All right, so this is a great example of not raptor clawing. Once it's out of your hand, that hand goes to hand pin. So very good. Perfect. Yeah, I've got no problems with that. Yep. Cool, very nice. So this is also an example. The foot stop is excessively hard to like get it to touch your foot and stay there. However, if you put in like extra wrist strength here, you can at least control the rifle, and that's acceptable without penalty. Is keeping it under control to some degree. Good pace, good style, good footwork. All right, very good. So definitely it goes onto the shoulder, like a regular right shoulder, and then it just falls into place behind him. And he knows exactly what he wants to do with it. Catches, back to port. Very intentional. Super nice. Awesome, great precision. So there is no point deduction for looking at the back ninja, because I totally get that. So I do want to like comment on that one person who did a no look back ninja. That's stellar. So yeah, this is super clean. I got one minor penalty. We got the back ninja double right shoulder roll from half beat. Yep, that's it. So that's definitely gonna pass. It's a 99.5. Very nice. All right, congratulations, Ivan. You're in the orange sling. Red sling's coming up, and then green sling for him. So that's awesome. Thanks for doing all the videos all at once. That's really cool. And then you have this like whole channel that's just you like going through. That's awesome. All right, Justin. Let's go. Here we go. I'm gonna do a clean sheet here. All right. So real quick, I just want to point out, because someone in chat, Damien, is talking about the grading system being nervous. So it adds a little bit of, like, obviously it adds a little bit of standardization to the Drill Dojo system. But I think even more importantly than that is that it gives you very concrete examples of, like, where your drill can improve. If you're consistently getting a minor for hand pins, you know, oh, that's a minor. So it gives you, like, very, like, direct feedback on every trick for improvement. So it's more than just, there's a lot of details that get missed if you like don't know to look for them. And so that's kind of like one of the things that I'm most excited about with the scoring system, is less about the scores and more about being able to like accurately call out like what makes drill perfect, what separates a style versus like what is expected of a trick, and giving like very individualized feedback for each single trick on things some people might not think to look for. So yeah, all right, let's go. All right, there's no deductions. It's a little loosey-goosey, but let's see. You hit the double. You know exactly where you want it. Hits that. Yeah, it's a little loosey-goosey, but there's no deductions. Also, double side toss. Very good. Flat catch. There's no deductions. I would have a little bit more of a plan of what you wanted to do with it after you catch it, but from start to finish on the trick, no deductions. All right, that's going to be a minor for the open hand on the hand pin. Have you been doing that the whole time? Doubles on, did you wait for the side toss? Yeah, okay, there hasn't been hand pins yet. So that's going to be a minor on the Hell's Whip. All right, let me check out my scoring sheet. Where you go? So I think, so this is a good example of, oh, I just had it. Literally just had it. Where'd it go? Okay, so this is going to be a minor under body cam position and hand pins number 5. Excessive tracking of the rifle in the air to the point of distraction. There's way too much tracking going on while you're staring at the rifle all the way around your body. Definitely not necessary. Make sure that your eyes stay up straight and your chin stays lifted, and you don't need to like look all the way around for it in order to get there. So yeah, Hell's Whip though is good. That hand pin, but we already got that hand pin. All right, no deductions. I think this hand could, it should decide whether it wants to pin or go up, but no deductions. So the single spin was done well. All right, so I actually watched this video while I was going through videos. This actually is like the right rotation. I was like, it's super low, and it almost feels like a crossover, but legit I pulled up my own videos and this one, and like the barrel crosses like plane enough times, like the right amount of times. So that's kind of like, it's really crazy that you're able to hit this, like it's almost like Gumby style. But yeah, it leaves the hands, it goes flow, and you catch it. So that's super awesome. Very unique way of doing it. There is a little bit of a stumble. Hey, I'm on live stream. Hi. My wife just got home. All right, so we do have a little stumble though, so it's going to be awkward footwork. So number 2 is going to be awkward and inefficient footwork as you're moving through the trick. And then There's like a stumble there. That's more than, is that just a stutter step? I want to do that as a major. Next stream is going to be February 13th. It'll be every 3 weeks between now and National/Worlds.
Footstop version 2.
All right, so this is going to be a major as well. When I did watch this video, I wondered whether or not to send a message, but I think some of your other tricks were done well enough not to ask you to redo it. But what I'm getting at with version 2 rather than version 1 is that I want it to like leave your hand in between the catch and the foot stop, and I don't want that guide. It's just guiding it into it. What I really want is that right hand to like pop the rifle up and then the catch on the bottom. So it's going to be a major for lack of a spin in here essentially. So yeah, just be aware that's definitely not what I'm looking for on foot stop version 2. I really want that extra pop.
Right hand drag.
All right, so we got a lot of hand movement. That's greater than 6 inches, so that's going to be a moderate. It never really finds its place either. And then the catch is like at a 45. So let's see where the furthest it goes. Yeah, so that's going to be a straight 45. So that's going to be a major on the catch. Decide whether you want it to go flat or whether you want it to go horizontal. But the middle is not going to work.
Shoulder roll from half beat.
All right, so let's take a look here again. It's a minor on the missed hand pin there. I don't think that's excessive tracking or excessive guiding of the rifle, but it definitely is minor guiding, just kind of placing it and letting it fall. I actually think I'm going to put that under awkward timing, like awkward changes of pace, because it kind of like pauses there for a second, which is going to be a minor, I believe. Yep. Only a minor. I'm going to take one more thing. All right, and then the rifle does one full rotation along the improper axis, which is going to be a moderate.
Scorpion toss.
Honestly, that wasn't too bad for the throw. The catch needed some... Yeah, no, the throw is really, really good. I can see you missed your hand pin here, so that's a minor. That's greater than 45. So that's a major. But the actual throw itself was really good. Not gonna lie. Very clean, very like, I like the way it rotated. I really, really do.
Back ninja.
All right, so we're gonna go a minor on your feet We're going to go a minor on awkward pace changing. I'm going to go a minor for the guided in catch. And I have to imagine, I wish the video went on a little bit longer. I have to imagine that another step got taken, which is why the video got cut where it did. Because there's a loss of balance at that very end. So I have to kind of assume the worst because it looks like it's going in that direction. If you have the full video, if this doesn't pass, if you have the full video, like a couple seconds more, please send it my way. It might pass anyways, but I have to give it a major because I'm going to assume that a full step was taken in order to bring that under control. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minors. 1, 2 moderates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 majors. So that's 10. 2 points. Hold on, do I have a... Okay, yeah, so 10 points, 2 points, and 4.5 points for a total deduction of 16.5. So it is going to pass. 83.5 points. So congratulations. Yeah, well done. That is a passing orange sling video. It's a little bit of a nail biter, but you made it through. Very proud. Well done. Let's get some congratulations in chat. I do recommend going through a little bit, sharpening some of those things. You got a lot of your majors for just like the rifle kind of not picking where it wanted to be. And then the little confusion on the foot stop version too. Yeah, that's pretty much, I think the scoring system's working as intended. Generally decent across the board, but generally some things to be addressed. So I hope you learned something. And I look forward to your red sling qualification. Well done. Congratulations. All right. All right. So that's it for orange sling. There's 2 people over here that went from white to blue. So we'll check that out later when it comes to it, or maybe they went to green, but yeah, no, this is awesome. This is huge for everyone who decides to submit a video. I'm really proud of everyone who decides to, whether they pass or not, because it is really hard to be put in the spotlight like this on a live stream and be graded. So yeah, I'm really proud of people who decide to have the courage to submit a video. All right, any questions? Anyone have anything you want to discuss? Any questions on the scoring system? Anything at all? This ended up being red sling, didn't it? Yes. All right, so why don't we move on? So red sling has a 1, 2, 3 deduction. So 1 for minors, 2 for moderates, and 3 for majors. So things got a little bit dicier as we go up. So it's gonna basically, a lot more is expected of body composure for people who are going to red sling, and footsteps, precision, etc. By this point, you should be drilling for, I would say like 2 years, 3 years is a good point of reference, maybe even 4. I think 3 to 4 is where I have like the actual qualification level for red sling. So yeah, if you've been drilling for 3 or 4 years, I think the body precision and rifle precision is going to factor in a lot more. All right. Nicolay, thank you so much for participating. I remember a lot of your videos from the other sling categories, so Yeah, very excited. That was really good. 2, 3. All right, I'll say 1 minor for the hand pin. That's pretty much it, though. Very good vert stop. We're going to do another minor for the hand pin there. We'll teach left hand continuous. We've got hand pin and angle. That's going to be a minor on the hand pin and a moderate on the angle. All right, Centino. All right, so that's going to be a full step. So that's a major. A minor on the hand pin. But as far as catch goes, decent on the catch. So yeah, so you're allowed to do extra rotations. You're not allowed to do under rotation, but you're allowed to do extra rotations. All right, 1 stutter step. Good hand pin though. All right, so I think it's just going to be that stutter step there. I'll watch one more time. Cool. Yeah, so minor on the stutter step. That's a very small stutter step. All right, let's break this down. I think we got, yeah, so there's going to be 1 full rotation on the improper axis, so that's going to be a moderate. All right, low loss of hand pin. Kind of hard to really get that. I'm just gonna do a minor because it looks like there's a small point where you actually go for it, but it just kind of like breezes past. And then the rifle momentum stop. Let me take a look at my score stuff. I want to put that as a moderate under bobbles that are brought under control by the precise use of a second hand. It definitely looks like it's kind of losing control there. Yeah, and you use your second hand to get it. So I think that fits. Okay, how big is that step? That's a full step, so that's going to be a major. So that catch brings it, I want to say further than 10 degrees. It brings it kind of far, actually. That's going to be intermediate on the catch. We're bringing it about 40 degrees, 35-ish, I would think. I think it's enough to be a moderate, but not enough to be a major. So, Andrew, you get points taken off for spontaneously committing to a power stance. But if you're clear that you're starting the trick or committing to a trick in a power stance and it's very like precise and intentional, you don't get docked for it. But a lot of people panic into a power stance, and that's what you get docked for. Okay, so that's under rotated. It's under rotated by a half. That's 1, 2. Yeah. All right. So it's under rotated by one rotation. I have that missing a rotation. So that's a major. And then the hand pin there is a minor. Hand pin, I'll say that's 6 inches. And then that hand pin and then the heels. So that's kind of like padding a catch. What do I have for padding a catch? I'll do a minor for the catch padding. Take one more look at it. Make sure those heels are together. No penalty on it right now, but just in general for competition. All right, so that's the gist of it. All right. I don't really have anything for leaning really, really far back to catch a BTB. But I think that counts as one or more full steps out to catch a rifle that is drifted from stationary grasp. Because it required that whip around. So that's going to be a major. This is going to be a moderate. Almost raptor clawing, but not quite. And then another minor for just generally inefficient footwork all the way around. All right. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moderates. 1, 2, 3, 4 majors. All right, so it's not going to pass. But I think I sent you an email that it was going to be close, and it is pretty close. Yeah, go ahead and review this footage. I look forward to reviewing another Red Sling certification video from you on February 13th. But yeah, check your hand pins, very much so. Check the hand pins, make sure they're tightly pressed into your sides. OTH left hand continuous, this is the angle. And then yeah, it was a lot of like generally smaller stuff, a lot of like catches that didn't end up flat, things like that. So I really, really appreciate you submitting for this month. I really look forward to your submission for next month. And I wish you a little bit better luck on that one. But yeah, one more month of training on this, you're going to have it in the bag. It's going to be like super easy. Especially because it just looks like it's consistency on these tricks now, and less so than like you can hit them. Now you just got to hit them well. All right, Damien, you ready? Good luck. All right, so we do have full extension on the heels. That's an or a moderate. And we do have a catch At its furthest, goes further than 45 degrees, so that's going to be a major. Definitely hit that sooner than later, and it'll bring it a little bit lower and under control. That was good, though. That was great. No deductions. No deductions because you do hit the hand pin, and it could be a style thing. I prefer to see no gap in the hand, but no deductions. Angle... I think that's slightly uneven, so that'll be a minor. Yeah, slightly uneven. Step out. Did I miss something? What did I miss, cats? Hold up. Did I miss it on the triple vert? Oh, I did miss that. Good call. Yeah, so that's going to be... Why did I miss that? All right. 4 inches. That's greater than 4 inches. So that has to be an intermediate. All right. Yes, I appreciate that.
Over the head, left hand continuous.
All right, so we already watched that. Yeah, that vert stop ate you up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna chalk that up to an individual style, because it's intentional. You set that up, yeah. So I want to chalk out that extra step to an individual style choice. Your catch is solid. Yeah, I personally don't like it, but I don't think it's wrong. You know what I mean? And I think it's very intentional, and you practice it that way. And I think that no penalty. All right, so this is kind of like in between committing to a power stance and not committing to a power stance. And it kind of happens in an in-between, whether it's too late or not. Yeah. Where do I have that? All right, so that's going. I'm gonna put that under footwork number 2. It's either awkward or it's spontaneously committed to a power stance. So that's a minor. That hand pin needs to be tucked in. And it goes to your side. All right, I'm just gonna do a minor for it. Excessive extension of the heels is going to be an intermediate or a moderate. All right, so there we go. I think I'm good there. That was good. That was good. Yep, no problems there. 0 dejections.
Triple side toss.
Okay, so that's a big step out. It's minor on the heels. Good catch, though. I'm going to say that's a stutter step greater than 4 inches. So that's an intermediate, moderate.
Double kiwi grab.
I like that. No deductions.
J hook.
That's a spontaneous. That's the good example of spontaneous committing to power stance. I recommend if you want to go to power stance and avoid that penalty, do it on your dip down. So when you go
J hook.
here, take that power stance if you're going to commit to it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not going to lie.
Double. Under the leg catch.
I want to do a minor on the hand pin. It goes really far behind, which is really, I mean, it's a hard thing. I do the same thing too. Whoops, over here. Yeah. It falls into position. I'm going to take a subjective 0.5 for this kind of adjustment here. Yeah, 0.5. There's something wrong about it. That's kind of like hard to put into words. Because it's like you take a small step here and a small step there. And yeah, I'm just going to do subjective 0.5 point on that. Because there was something that felt off about it. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minors. 1, 2, 3, 4 moderates and 1 major, and then that 0.5 point. So we got 6, 8, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and a 0.5 points of deduction, which leaves you with the final score of 82.5. Congratulations, you got your red sling. That's awesome. Well done. Let's get some congratulations going in chat. That's the first entry to red sling. There we go. I mean, other than people who qualified above it, but there we go. Publish, and it's up. Congratulations, you're qualified. Let's get some Pog Champs in chat. Nice. Well done. I think that's perfect. I think that deserved to pass, but I think it deserved to pass by the skin of its teeth. So, well done. I really legitimately think you deserved it. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, triple vert stop really ate you up at the beginning. I was so nervous after that, but yeah, well done. Super congratulations. Andrew Gerardo. Good luck. Beautiful sling, by the way. The orange is one of my favorites. Let me go ahead and get organized here. All right, that was pretty solid. Got the heels extension just an inch. Yeah, so that's going to be 1 minor. And then a minor on that angle. It's not perfectly straight up and down, but it's close. Oh, that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Cool, I'm here for it. Yeah, 0 deductions so far. All right, so that's a minor. Lean, but no step required. So yeah, that, and that. Okay, I like it. I do. Since you do it all 3 times, I think it's a stylistic choice to do that pace change, and I think it actually works in your favor. I think it's pretty cool to whip it around like that. Body composure is there. Hand pins are there. Yeah, I'm going to do no deductions on that. That's going to be a minor on hand pin. Just right there, pretty close. Let me take a look at the rifle. Yeah, that's just the minor on the handpin. All right, big step out. I think I'm going to count that as a full step. Okay, that's going to be a full step. So that's going to be a major. I'm going to do a minor on rifle precision for not committing fully to straight up and down. It looked to me like you actually went for a flat stop, but since I can't tell, I want to give the benefit of the doubt on that. And let me take a look at one more thing. Great hand pins. Cool. All right, that was pretty good. I think the handpin's about as good as it gets here. It doesn't stray too far, but there's nothing to pin it against. It does kind of go behind the back. So yeah, I'm going to do a minor on that. I think it could stay just a little bit straighter on your body. I think there's a little stutter step here. Yep. Stutter step greater than or smaller than 4 inches. That's going to be a minor as well. Something could be better about it, but I don't know what. Like it's just I think maybe it's a pace thing. No deductions. I'm going to chalk it up to style. Maybe it's the rifle thing. It's going to be a 0. It's going to be a half point subjective. There's something wrong with it. I think it's like the rifle, kind of the pace change, the way your hand kind of hangs out there. Yeah, I'm going to do a half point. And that's perfect. No deductions there. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in advance. So that's 90. And that's an easy pass. Well done. Congratulations. You're in the registry. Well done. The red sling's one of my favorite certified as well. I think it looks super, super cool. Welcome to the Red Sling Registry. And then Ivan closed out of his videos. Let's get some Pog champs. Congratulations, Andrew. All right, red sling.
Red Sling certification.
Do a fresh sheet. Full points. Full points. Full points. You got a lot of skill, Ivan. And you got a lot of rifle precision and body precision. It's very good. I look forward to really big things from you. Check, 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 check. Good hand pin. Good composure. Heels stay flat on the ground. This is excellent. No deductions. Let me take a look at that hand pin again. Yeah, it hits. No deductions. I'm going to do a minor for the padded catch that kind of went flat but didn't actually commit to the angle. So Evan, real quick, before you go out and record it, because I'm doing a like submission form on the internet, it's susceptible to like bots and spam and stuff. So it's kind of changed that it has to be in before the stream starts because I got to check the videos now to make sure it's not like spam or something inappropriate. So heads up. So you're going to be, if you go and refilm it, I'm not going to have a chance to take a look at it until February 13th. So yeah, just a heads up that had to change. One, 2.5. All right. So half more would be nice. I'm going to have to round that up to a full. Missed rotation. So that's going to have to be a major. I just did 2.5. It was close. All right. Yeah, that was interesting. J-hooks are like really difficult for a lot of people. Oh, that was good. And that was a great hand pin. All right, tap on your foot. I'm going to do a minor for that right now. I don't think I actually have anything that's like hits your body and stops momentum. But that will be added to a rifle precision category at the end of this. So yeah, I'll just count it as an awkward sudden unintentional pace change. That's a minor. Yeah, so it's a 95. It's going to pass for sure. Well done. That's a pretty great qualification. You're in there. One more to go. You're 4 for 4 already. Awesome. I look forward to it, Evan. All right, that's it for Red Sling. Does anybody have any questions? Yes, so far, pretty good. I think this is really working out really well. Pogs for Ivan. Super well done. So we're going to skip this one for just a second because it's a lot. I want to go up here real quick. Oh, okay, it's just a reminder. So we got 3 entries for Green Sling. Let's double whammy it, huh? Let's get this going again. Stay in on Ivan.
Ivan Enriquez, Green Sling Certification.
Crisp, no deductions. So again, Green Sling is a 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Super crisp. You're off to a really good start. I thought for a second you weren't going to look at it. No deductions there. Cool. I checked that out beforehand. It's just a counterclockwise aerial, and counterclockwise stuff is acceptable. So that definitely counts as a death double. Great catch too. So no deductions. All right, little stutter step there. I want to say that's less than 4 inches, so that's going to be a minor deduction. I'll take one more look at it. Off angle on the rifle, that's also going to be a minor because it was less. I would say it's less than 10 degrees off. Still off to a really, really, really good start. All right, heels lifted off the ground quite a bit in order to get that footwork going. And a little shuffle step. So I want to count that as 2 minors. Okay, wow, you recovered that super well because it looked, yeah, it definitely went out of grasp. But it was a great catch. So I'm actually going to do just a subjective half point because of the recovery. Like I actually don't know how you brought that under control so well. To the point where like technically there's nothing wrong with it, but I can tell you lost control for just a second. Yeah. So I'm just going to do a subjective half on that. Okay, so catch that requires a step. That's going to be a major. Yeah, so that'll be a major. Great. So even though like I can tell it kind of like went a little astray, but I just want to point out like how awesome it is that after it goes astray, you keep the hand pin, and that's super awesome. So yeah, all that's just going to be 1 major. Huge fan of that setup, by the way. I always do it from like a half beat, but like this little rigmarole, super awesome. I actually want to watch it again. I don't know, go back. Very nice. Okay, obviously it's going to be major on the step, and it's going to be minor for the heels. Yeah, but catch is great. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, 89 points. That's going to be a passing score. Really well done. Congratulations. How far away are you from Blue Sling? That's super awesome. Like, that was a really good qualification. Yeah, even though there were a couple of areas where you took a little big of too big of a step, you definitely made up for it in the areas you're super proficient in. Congratulations, that's super awesome. All right, let me check out chat for a second. Question about crossplanes. Is it actually crossplane, like it's going back to front, or is it just release thing? So crossplanes are kind of like there's a couple of like weird things about crossplanes. Like technically a TIC crossplane is not a crossplane. It just looks like a crossplane. Generally things get called crossplanes when they look like one rather than when they actually are. Because the thing with the TIC is if you're coming around and you like pop it up in front of your face, technically at the point of release, the rifle's already in front of your body. What you're really doing is just popping it up and using a little bit of forward momentum to get it going. So yeah, kind of things are called crossplanes when things look like crossplanes, whether or not they're actually really crossplanes or not. So yeah, it's pretty variable, trick for trick. Some things end up being crossplanes, some things are not. Generally, I would say a lot of crossplanes are not crossplanes if you're going from point of release to point of catch. But they are crossplaned if you go from like point of momentum beginning, so to speak. Yeah, and you passed with flying colors. Like, that's awesome. So I look forward to Blue Sling. Did you do Did you do a bow sling? Did I forget it? No. Okay. I definitely look forward to it. Are there any points of blue sling that are bottlenecking you? Like, you have everything except like triple exit BTB flow or something? Here, I'll let you guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be right back. All right. So, cool. All right, back at it again. So this is really cool. These guys are not from America. So they are participating. I believe it's... I actually don't want to say because I'm not 100% sure. But they submitted everything from white to green. And we're going to go through and watch it. And it's really cool. They have a different style, which I've already expressed a couple times just in general, that like styles are acceptable. So yeah, I'm very excited to share this with everybody. Starting with Chow, or Chun Hao. I'm not going to say the names. I'm really bad at that.
Waterfall.
Very nice. Yes, so that contains everything for the position of attention to present arms. Did we get a right shoulder in there? There's the right shoulder. Cool. Yes, this is actually absolutely a passing white sling video. So yeah, this is pretty cool. There's I love that there's different styles for some of the base mechanics around the world. All right. You are entered into the registry. Congratulations. Well, we'll go in order here. Very nice. Very nice. I like where you keep your hand kind of positioned when you do it. It's very clean. Nice. Good manuals. Great hand pin. Great. Awesome. That's super cool. Also very nice. And a continuum. Very nice. Definitely here for it. That passes yellow sling qualification. Thank you very much. There we go. We are gonna add you to the registry real quick. All right, you're in there. DrillDojo.com. White and yellow sling registry. On to orange. I love the color in the title. Nice. All right, yep. So a lot of that's just individual style. And that varies a little bit from American style, like the hitting of the side, but no deductions. Okay, step out. Not a full step, so I'm going to say that's a stutter step greater than 4 inches. That's going to be a moderate. And watch again for a couple of other things. Yeah, so that's just going to be one moderate. All right, I'm going to say handpin is good, but it kind of creeps up a little bit, so that's going to be a minor. Other than that, though, very good. Yep, very good. No issues there. All right. Very nice. I like how the heels came together at the same time that the rifle came together. And so this is a good example of like when a 45 doesn't have any deductions, because it's not meant to be horizontal or vertical. Although that's definitely the American style of preference. But a 45, if you hit it and you hit it right and it's solid and consistent without any up or down movement, it's completely acceptable. So yeah, no deductions there. Very good. I like that the rifle touched and even hooked it around, which is pretty interesting. In order to keep it, in order to keep it from like bouncing back. That's really cool. And great stop.
老背。
All right, so it looks like the rifle does like a flip around the wrong axis, which is going to be a moderate penalty.
鞋子丢。
Is there anything else? Nope. I like the catch too. Underhand is very difficult. All right, so that's going to be a moderate on the hand pin. Okay, and then there's like two little. So it's there's a minor on the foot at the beginning, adjusting. And then I'm going to say that's going to be a major on the 2 steps out with kind of the loss of balance. Although I do want to say, even though it's a major, it was like a very good effort to get it back under control. So that's like kind of an example of like how to mess up in a good way. In a way, like for competition, that would be very like helpful. That was very nice, super clean. Excellent. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so it's 94. That's certainly going to pass. Congratulations. PogChamps in chat, please. We got ourselves an orange sling qualification. And you're in the registry. Congratulations. All right, red sling qualification. That follows a 1, 2, 3 penalty system. 1 point for minors, 2 points for moderates, 3 points for majors.
直旋3圈。
Music went away, huh? Let's go. Let's go with trusty. Triple vert stop. All right. So 1 step. I'm gonna say it's about 4 inches. So I'm gonna keep that at a minor. Let me take a look real quick. It's like a heel. No, that's definitely gonna be. Yeah, I'll keep it at a minor. I'll round it down. It's very ambiguous. The vert stop itself is great, though. Yeah, vert stop itself is very solid. Super clean. All right, that hand kind of creeped around a little bit, so that's going to be a minor. Very nice. Let's see the heels here, right? Yeah, the heels extend quite a little bit. It's not full extension though, so that's a minor. Yeah, no problems with that. Heels are good, hand pin's good, facial composure is good. Very nice. Turn that down just a touch. That was super clean as well. All right, It's a minor on the heels for the extension. Let me watch it one more time. Yep, not full, so that's just a minor. That was very nice. Yes, very nice. So the hand pin, though, kind of like can't figure out what it wants to do. That's going to be a minor. But the actual throw and catch itself was very, very nice. All right, same thing. The hand is like creeping. I think it's supposed to be open as part of your style. But there's a little bit of a creep that's going on as it kind of like moves around. So yeah. Body composure, facial composure, the spin itself, excellent. High quality. I'm going to say that there's a loss of a hand pin here. Yep, unneeded. That goes a little bit too far away from the body. That's going to be a moderate penalty. Catch itself works. Footwork could be better, but it's not wrong, so I'm not going to deduct anything. I guess I'll do a half point subjective. I think that footwork could improve. But not strictly needed because you're going to pass for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. Yeah, so 91.5 points. More than enough to pass. Congratulations, you earned your red sling qualification. You are burning through them. Well done, you're in the registry. All right, moving to green sling. Same penalty system. Just a 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's going to be full extension on the heels, which is going to be a moderate, but you didn't leave the ground, so it stays moderate. Yep, okay. The rifle precision is flat, so that's really good. Definitely, I can tell you weren't going for the kneeled position. So that's going to be a minor for spontaneously committing to another stance. And then a moderate on the footwork for the angle being, yeah, I'd say it's not quite 45 degrees or not quite 30 degrees off. It's really close. I want to keep it at a moderate. If you do go to a knee, I definitely like to see it more of like a squared off angle. So 1, 2, 3. That was very, very clean. Yep, no problems there. No deductions. That's good. Then I'll make up for the the quad kind of being a little under. All right, there's a little bit of flinching. That's a minor. Kind of like pulling away from it as it's coming down. Okay, so that requires an additional step in order to bring it in. Part of it is a step. Let me look that again. Let me check my scoring sheet real quick. All right, just all together, I'm going to give it 1 major. There's technically a little extra like movement unneeded, taking this like little extra stutter step and then the extra step all together. I think it's fair that that's a major mistake in footwork. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much the same as like a minor and an intermediate the other way. So, yeah, I think that's fair. So we got the BTP catch. That was pretty good. It's a little awkward and efficient footwork. Slight loss of balance. I'm gonna call that a minor. Okay. Hand pin got a little bit away from you. So that's a minor. And I'd say that's awkward and inefficient footwork. So that's also a minor. So, slight but not full extension of the heels. That's a minor. Awkward and inefficient footwork. That's a minor. Okay, so we got extension of the heels. That's a minor. 1 full step. That's a major. And then that catch was a little scuffed. Let me take a look at my papers here. Kind of like bounced into your body for unintentional change of rifle pace. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a minor on that rifle catch. So I had this weird pace change. And then another minor for having it bounce into your side. Okay. So the heels are full extension. That's a moderate. And then the panicked catch, it was a good recovery. Again, like, I like that you're doing this. You have a inbuilt kind of mentality for like everything is a show. And so if there's a mistake that's made, you recover very well. And I really, really like that. So minor on the hand pin, medium on the feet, and then I'm going to say that's a moderate under bobbles that are brought under control by the precise use of a second hand. Definitely very like panicked there. Let me take a look at that again. I do love looking at the eclipses. Okay, slight stutter step, that's a minor. All right, that'll be it. This is going to be close. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minors. 2, 3, 4 moderates, and 2 majors. Okay, so it's 6 points away from passing. So it's not going to pass this time. I still think you did a really good job. I think getting just a couple of these tricks down a little bit better. Double scorpion toss. You lost 5 points on the quad aerial just at the very start, like your first trick, leaving you only 15 points to go. So this one will not pass. However, I think going from white to red is a pretty good run today. So yeah, these tricks get really, really intense, especially up here at the green sling level. So I definitely look forward. February 13th. It's 3 weeks from today. I look forward to seeing another qualification from this. All right, moving on. I'm going back to white sling. As a reminder, if anyone's uncomfortable being judged on stream, you can reach out to me and we can make alternate arrangements. The whole point of the live stream, it isn't really for entertainment. It is to keep me accountable, to make sure that I'm not qualifying people, I'm not being biased, and that people can learn what's being qualified and what's passing and what's not. However, if you are really, really people shy, or you don't want to share your stuff on stream, or it's closer or anything like that, you can reach out to me and say, hey, I'd like to do like something off stream. And how that gets handled, in my head, I haven't had anyone do it yet, is that I'll do a private recording of a qualification of it, and I'll be able to qualify it as is. That video will be kept, and if it passes, it'll be like linked under your name or like shared publicly or something of that nature. That'll happen on stream days, at the end of the stream or something like that. I haven't really figured out all the details, but I can make arrangements for people who are critically like don't want to participate but don't want to do it on stream. So yeah, just a heads up. Although I think sharing your work and sharing your drill with others is a very critical part of getting in a competitive mindset. So I think it's important to do so on stream, but it is an accountability thing. That video will be kept and will be like, it could be made public. And this is an option I would say is only available to like white, yellow, and orange sling. I think once you're above that, it kind of has to be on live stream for that accountability purposes. But if you're in like white, yellow, or orange sling categories, that's definitely an option you can take. Yeah. All right. So anyways, moving on. Good setup. I like that. That'll do it. That'll be a passing video. All right, congratulations, white sling qualification. Moving on to yellow sling. And that's in the registry, by the way. So if you want to go to drilldojo.com and click the white sling, you'll be able to find your name. Very nice. I like that setup. Very clean. Very, very nice. Very good. Lovely. I'm here for it. Nice. Very nice. Super duper clean. There we go. Very nice. That'll pass. Well done. All right, you're in the yellow sling registry. Congratulations. All right, let's get on to the scoring. Oh, I love it. I love high, slow aerials. Clean catch. No deductions. All right, yeah, that's awesome. I like the hand pin, like the putting your hand on the waist as a hand pin. It's a very cool style, and you hit it really, really well. Very nice. No deductions. Also very nice, no deductions. Yeah, take one more look at it. All right, no deductions. All right, that was perfect right there. Very nice. Very clean. Still no deductions. All right. Small stutter step there. That's going to be a minor. Okay. I think that was moderate guiding, but I don't think it's enough to be deduction. I'd say like it could be better, but it's not wrong. All right, very clean. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do the minor on the stutter step. And I'm gonna do a subjective half point for the excessive guiding. And I'm going to revamp the scoring system a little bit to kind of address a little bit more of the guiding. So it wasn't excessive, but it was like, I would say minor. Take another look at that. Small movement on the foot here. That's going to be a small stutter step. That's a minor. Other than that, very good. Okay, so that's going to be a major on the steps out. Bending at the knees. Body composition. Bending slightly at the knees. Okay, yep, so that's going to be a minor there. Good recovery on the catch. All right, excellent. So, 2, 3, 4, it's 2 points, 98, 96. That's going to be a passing score for sure. Congratulations, you are Orange Sling certified. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. White, yellow, orange. I feel bad for Ivan who had to wait for like every single sling to be like checked, and these guys are just 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Yeah, awesome.
走到左，
Perfect. Great hand positioning.
头上转枪一圈，
No deductions. Literally perfect. Great rifle angle, great precision, great control. No deductions. Okay, so that's going to fall under the intermediate or the moderate category of rifle flipping along the wrong axis. Unintentionally. Great catch and recovery to flat though. I really appreciate that you guys have a competitive mindset. In the sense of like gain control no matter what. Make it look nice. Very nice. No deductions.
哦，立正的 double riding，
Oof. Very close. Very close. Okay. So that falls under major. Major obvious losses of control, including catching by the sling instead of the rifle. Major 0.2. Okay, that also causes a minor loss of hand pin. And a full step for control. Okay. We're still okay though. Yeah, full step for control. That should be... Okay, total loss of balance. So yeah, footwork. So that's going to be 2 majors and a minor. But we're still in decent shape.
大抛3圈，
Nice. Let me check the knees real quick. I feel like that was padded. Yep, minor on the padded catch. So that's going to be for when the rifle impacts the hand. In order to soften the blow, the knees get bent just a little bit. Awesome, no penalty.
头上掌旋，对，头上掌旋，
All right, so intermediate or moderate for rifle flipping along the wrong axis.
riding 上掌旋，
Great control though, way to keep it like under control. That was really nice. So that hand pin gets lost in there, so that's going to be a moderate.
再进，
All right, so this is interesting because there's a lot of moderates and majors, but not a lot of minors. So let's check this out real quick. So 2 points on minors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3 moderates for a total of 6 point loss. and 2 majors, a total of 6-point loss. That's 12-14. Total score of 86. That's a passing video. Congratulations. I think this is a really, really, really good example of how proficiency in most of the tricks is enough to carry you through the entire sling. Because there's a lot of high precision and a lot of proficiency in a lot of the tricks. And there were a lot of deductions on some of these that ended up being okay. Yeah, particularly 7 points were lost on stationary full ninja alone. But the trick was learned, it was performed, it was caught, and the video was entirely able to succeed regardless because of proficiency elsewhere with 6 points to spare. That's super awesome. Congratulations. I really like this video for that reason. You don't need to be perfect at everything, but if you're good at most of the things, you can kind of stand to lose some points elsewhere. All right, and then green sling certification. Small stutter step. It's going to be minor. Great catch, though. And small padded catch. So just 2 minors. Nothing substantial. Yeah, nothing substantial. 2 minors. Excellent. Great control. Great composure. Very good. No deductions. 2 in a row. Okay. So that's not quite 40. So that's going to be a moderate penalty for the catch. And do I have anything for... So what I'm looking up is that the hands kind of are a little bit out of place. Okay, so that'll be, I'm going to keep that, that's a minor for body composure point 6, excessively lazy hand posturing while waiting for errors to fall into position. So that's a good example of that. Yeah. All right. Very nice. Great catch. Small stutter steps. There's a couple of uncertainty moments here that I'm going to count as a stutter step. Yeah. But that catch is phenomenal. Well done. So well done. This is great. I am going to do a minor for, and it might be because you're on grass, but awkward and inefficient footwork. There's a lot of very, very small steps instead of a couple of bigger steps. But it's fairly well controlled. It's just really, really inefficient. So that'll be a minor. Okay. All right, let's break this down. Okay, so that's going to be a major on the lunge. Yeah, complete panic catch. Body composure, major mistake, part 2. No, part 3. Well, it's not on OTH, but it's still a complete panic catch. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be a major. And then an intermediate for, or moderate for the angle of which you went to a knee. Great catch, though. Again, I really appreciate the competitive quality of this getting out of hand and immediately coming back into it. Okay, this is actually going to be a triple right shoulder toss. Okay, so that's a major for the steps. That's a excessively lazy hand posturing for a minor while waiting for it to come down. Yep. And then another minor for the awkward kind of pace change as it hits you. And then a minor on your legs again. All right, this one's going to be the eclipse. How big of the step was that? All right, I want to do two minors as though they were two small stutter steps. I think that's fair. Okay, so that's a full step. One or more full steps. That's going to be a major mistake on footwork. Okay, that's going to be a moderate mistake on the rifle flipping around the wrong axis. Catch brought it under control pretty well. It's going to be... Let me take a look real quick. It looked very intentional. I'm going to do a subjective half point for the catch. There was something that was like, it was in between looking very intentional and looking very like unintentional, using the both hands for it. All right, awesome. Let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minors. 1, 2, 3 moderates. 2, 3 majors. 9, 10, 6, 7.5. All right, so this also is not going to pass. I think if you just get the 3 tricks that kind of fell out of control, under control, it'll be good. You are, let's take a look at this actually real quick. So 74.5 points is what you're looking at. So you only need to make up 6 points, which some of those majors going away will take care of that for you. I think you lost 7 points on one trick alone. So if you get that 7 points back under control, you'll be able to pass this no problem. That was really close. I thought at the very beginning, I was convinced that you were going to make it. Your early game was very, very strong. For both of you, Keep in mind you can shuffle these tricks around into whatever order you want. They don't have to appear in order. So if you want to start with some of the tricks that are hardest to you, that's something you can do. But thank you so much for participating. I really look forward to seeing you guys February 13th, seeing a new certification video from you guys. All right, anyone have any questions before we move on to the 2 blue sling videos? I'll give chat a moment to catch up if you guys are around. I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back. All right, how you guys doing out there? We're in the end game now. Just 2 videos left. Let's see, chat's still alive. Do you have to recertify for all previously competed slings after every stream? I'm not quite sure exactly what you're asking, but once you have a qualification, you don't have to recertify anything. You can if you want to. If the curriculum changes, you're more than welcome to submit just to get some feedback. But no, you don't have to recertify at all. And the first 3 months from last year, when the old curriculum had all of those tricks, those were like a lot more than what is expected now. So because the qualification set was harder, everyone gets to keep their qualifications from the last time. And because the qualification sets were harder and like stayed within the same realms of tricks, it makes sense that way. So yeah, you are forever green sling certified until you get blue sling certified. And nothing will take it. Even if the set list gets like easier or harder or anything, like once you're qualified, like that's set. You're good to go. What are you bottlenecked on for blue sling? Blue sling is like really, really hard, but there's a lot of ways around it. I think is kind of the big thing is that there's a lot of or statements that you can use for your advantage. So make sure it's just about grinding it out. I think if you saw my blue sling certification like video overview, there's a lot that I need to grind out as far as consistency. My triple hells whips, my triple heavens with, they're not very good. My double J hooks are not very good. So it's just more of the same that you have been doing, but just like the ante has been upped quite a bit. In a lot of respects, I think blue sling is the actual black sling that represents like the absolute control of the basics. Black sling is like mastery of drill, but blue sling is like mastery of the base level and the base components. So yeah, it's hard, but it's like the most advanced of the I think I got the point. Just repeating myself now. All right. If you have any questions on specific tricks, I can give you a little bit more. I would structure the list on like since you can structure this however you want. I would put the hardest tricks you don't get very often at the beginning, and finish with some of the stuff you're maybe more competent with. All right. Yep. All right. Blue sling. So I do want to point out that Naraya submitted it immediately. This went live on January 1st, and he went out to his backyard and said, bet. All right. So blue sling certifications. Up the ante on scoring one more time. Minor points are 1 point deduction, moderate penalties are 2 point deductions, and major penalties crush 5 point deduction. So avoid those at all cost. Perfect, no deductions. Perfect, no deductions. Watch it just one more time. Okay, I take it back. Heels, minor. But that's perfect. Very good. No deductions. Great hand pins, great control. I like that you didn't even commit to power stance. I always go power stance here. So that's really impressive. All right, so no deductions on that. And then small deduction on the padding there. So you padded the catch, that's a minor. And take a look one more time. Yeah, there was like an up-down kind of padding there. That's just going to be a minor. That was nice. Came a little off center. Take a look at my scoring sheet for that. I actually don't think it's enough to even warrant a penalty. It's brought under control really quickly. I want to do a subjective half point across the board on that. There's like kind of sort of one extra step. It's kind of sort of a little off balance, like center. But none of it's technically like explicitly wrong, but there's something off about it. That's just going to be a subjective half point. This is great though. Off to a wonderful start. Yeah, easy peasy. No deduction. Okay, so it's flinching. How much the heels come off the ground. That's a minor on the heels. That's a minor on the rifle angle. And that's a minor on the flinch. You're from Florida, +3 buff to flying Floridians, no deduction. Slight loss of balance there. I'm going to do a minor. So it didn't technically need like the extra step, but there was a loss of balance. Yeah, just a minor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 points deducted. 93.5, super duper easy qualification. Well done, Naraya. Congratulations. Blue sling, all yours. With like 13 points to spare. All right, can you go on to start a knee for triple OTH aerial, or to throw any trick for that matter? And can all tricks be thrown from parade breast, power stance? Yes. You can go to a knee. Make sure you read the scoring system on angles. Make sure your knees are like in good angles. So wear like flexible pants or something. You can start every trick from a knee if you wanted to. That's just an individual style. You could start every trick from a power stance if you wanted to. That's also just up to individual style. Where you're going to get deductions is spontaneously committing to a different stance than where you started, as a matter of either balance or kind of where the rifle is landing and trying to catch it. It's good competitive strategy because like it keeps things a little ambiguous, but I've competed enough to know what it is when I see it. So yeah, more than welcome to do all of those things. There's actually, Dean did a really cool thing that I think I might adopt for my own stuff, because I previewed this video, and yeah, his triple house whips, you'll see. All right, so that's going to be a minor on rifle precision for the catch. And then a minor for the heels, just a little bit off the ground and moving. All right, that's going to be a minor for missing that angle. Right there, yep, just missing the angle a little bit. So that's another minor. All right, it's going to be a minor as well for kind of that lean in and jolt up. I don't think I actually have that on a scoring sheet, on the scoring system yet, but that will be added as soon as the stream ends because, yeah, maybe I do. Check my score stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of in the line of like bending at the knees to wind up for a trick, but more like at the waist. So yeah, a minor's fair on that. I understand the difficulty of it, don't get me wrong. Okay. It's a pretty big step out. So that's just going to be awkward and inefficient footwork, which is just a minor. And then you lose your hand pin really early. Yeah, as you're turning around. So that's going to be a moderate because it leaves by more than just a couple of inches. All right, that was a great plan, although I would have loved to see more commitment on here. So what we're going to do, so it's off by I would say that's probably about 15 degrees, 14 degrees. So it's just a minor. Make sure that if you're going to go to a knee, go like all the way to a knee. Yeah, it's like 14 degrees. It's close. It's close to a moderate, but it's ambiguous enough to let it pass as a minor. Good hand pins. Something happens with the feet here. No, it doesn't. That was pretty good. Yeah, no, that's good. Very nice. Good catch. There's like a little stutter step here. That's secondary adjustment. It's just a minor. It's kind of like a stutter step secondary adjustment. Very nice. That was pretty clean overall. Yep, no problems. And then yes, so this is pretty cool. I think that's a really clever way to get the rotation that you need. Also great angle on the leg. Okay. It'll be a minor stutter step. And then a minor on subjective half point, I guess. So there's something else that's kind of like wrong about like the lean in with the catch and everything. So I'm just gonna do subjective half point. There's an intangible here. I mean, just from it drifting a little bit far out of grasp. And that was amazing. So that trick was added literally like 2 days ago via Instagram. And I haven't even actually like added the video to the trick library yet. So yeah, no penalties there. That's awesome. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minors and 1 moderate is a 10 point and then half point. So 89.5 is more than enough that's needed to pass. Congratulations, you are Blue Sling certified with 9.5 points to spare. That's awesome. And high school student. So that's super awesome. All right, you're updated. It's all up on the registry. Congratulations. That's it. That's the whole qualification. All my Blue Sling passed. That's super awesome. All right. Okay, awesome. Evan, if you decide to update that before the next stream, just send another email. Let me know. I do recommend just grinding it out for 2 weeks and then doing really, really good qualification video at the end. So you're more than welcome to do that. Don't submit too many because then I have to just sort through and filter through all of them. But if you have a really, really good take in 2 or 3 weeks, send them my way. Anybody have any questions? That's a successful stream. Anybody have any challenges? Anyone thinks someone got graded unfairly? Anyone think things weren't good on the scoring system? Any sort of feedback in that regard? All right, well, I'll hang on stream for just a couple of minutes here. If anyone has any questions they'd like to ask, any challenges they'd like to make, any suggestions they'd like to make. I'll make a couple of plugs. I did have fun. Hope you guys had fun watching. So my first plug is going to be Street Elite. Check them out. Just look up Street Elite. Click here. Subscribe. Hit the bell. Do it all. These guys are pros. These guys are the only street team in existence right now. Multiple world championship titles. They do this cool graffiti drill. You get to see art from around the world. You get to see drill. Get to see construction equipment. It's wonderful. Do you plan on adding or subtracting any tricks to sling curriculums? Subtracting notes. Tricks will only ever get subtracted during a stream, and which will be announced beforehand. So I'll never surprise you with tricks being subtracted. Tricks can be added at any time. For instance, the Centino BTB was a trick I just recently learned, and it goes really well with the TIC crossplane. So the idea of that one is just a crossplane behind the back catch, and I have a preference for flow drill, and I've just been dabbling into power drill recently. So that's where that came from. So things will be added as or statements, not necessarily as like extra things to do, but like if it's the pick 3 category, a trick might be added or something like that. Black sling is going to change slightly in a way that benefits people who are going for black sling. Essentially what I'm thinking is that black sling must contain a 540 of some point, like at some, whatever it is, someone needs to do a 540 during their thing. And then the evented trick is just going to move down here. So that way, I know people are really, really struggling on evented tricks. That'll give an opportunity for people to invent a trick or do something maybe a little less difficult, but like brand new to drill as part of this. And then this will move to a perform any 10. Which Ludwig suggested that at the very, very start. And I was like, no. And then slowly, internally, I've been like, I'm wrong about it. And Ludwig's right about it. And I need to like adjust so people can make their own curriculum. So yeah, I look forward to that. That'll be in the next couple days. So yeah, my first plug, Street Elite. My second plug is gonna be Patreon, especially as we move into the competitive season. If you guys like my judging of some of these videos, there are a lot of different deals and packages here on Patreon. For $1 a month, you could send me a message and I guarantee that I'll respond. Just simple as that. It can be, hey, what do you think about Rocket League? And I'll be like, yo, I love Rocket League. Like, I play it all the time. Or it could be like, hey, what do you think about power tricks in general? And I'll give you a little thorough breakdown. For $5 a month, you get your name into the credits of those videos. So, when it pops up and says thank you to my patrons, $5 a month will get you that. You also get a free video review each month. So you can send me a video of your routine. So as we move into the competitive season, you can send a video once per month of your progress in a routine, and I'll give you a thorough breakdown of like what works, what doesn't, what's sharp, what's not, etc. For $10 a month, you get a free certified sling, a free seasonal sling, and your name's added to the credits, and one video review per month. For $20 a month, you get the True Soloist package. Basically, I'm a virtual coach for you and just you for the whole drill season, or for as long as you're paying the $20 a month in the Patreon package. So every day you can send every week, you get a free video critique per week. I'll even take up the national score sheets and give you like score, what I think you would get on a score sheet. You can also request tricks, tips, tutorials, and they jump to the top of my queue list. There's also a one-on-one phone call per month where we get to check in and kind of evaluate where you are in drill and what you need to be doing. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I know these come with the Discord perks too. And then, yeah, all the same things. You get the one certified sling, the seasonal sling, all this stuff. For $50 a month, it's the same thing as the soloist package, except it's for you and 4 of your friends. So 5 people total. Yep. So, yeah, so this only comes with the one free certified sling and the one seasonal sling, but that'll refresh like every month, up to 5 times. So if you do it for 5 months, you would get like the 5 slings for one for each person in your group, and then the seasonal slings as they come. And then for if you are part of a school and you got money to burn as part of the school, or if you're just an individual and you want to take care of your team, you can get the $100 per month professional team package, and I'm your personal season-long virtual coach for the entire season for the entire team. Solos, tandems, exhibition regulation, whatever you send my way, I sit down and review your stuff, send you back a recorded video that's kind of exactly like this stream, and just tell you what I think, and do score sheets, kind of whatever per request. So yeah, if you are interested in any of these, and if you're interested in just supporting me a little bit, all of this money goes back into equipment. All this money goes back into drill. It goes into testing out slings. It goes into a lot of equipment, travel, etc. This microphone was purchased by my patrons. So yeah, like, it's really, really helpful to me. And then the last thing I will plug is the Sling Store. DrillDojo.com. Check out the Sling Store. Don't forget, if you qualify today, you can add a certified sling to your bag. You can go up here and type in your coupon code, which is FRESHQUAL. Hit apply. $4 off a certified sling. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you guys so much for participating in the Drill Dojo and making it what it is. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. The next stream will be February 13th. I'll see you guys then.